right, so welcome back, everybody. On Facebook, we asked you to sound off, how do you monitor your kids' social media accounts and their apps? I think this is a great question.
Yeah, we got a nice response to kind of kick it off. Jennifer says she's got 5 kids. None of them have access to a phone, smart or otherwise, or a computer unless it's needed for homework, and she's right there watching. Sounds a little helicopter, right? She said until they get a job and buy or pay for their own phone or computer, she won't have to worry about it. That's her philosophy. How do you guys feel?
Do you monitor your kids on social media?
Well, my son is the only one in Cedarburg without a phone. We are like the last Amish family in Cedarburg.
He's whittling away his own desk.
He's trying to figure out ways to do it, you know, Morse code and everything, but no.
Interesting. Yeah, and I'll let Amanda work her way through here so we can ask people questions. What about you guys? Do you monitor your kids on social media? Do you think it's important, Christine?
Well, I think it's really important to monitor the kids on social media. My oldest is 11. He's almost 12. And I don't let him go on anything other than text. And I still monitor his texts. And I let him know, I get your texts and I want to make sure that you're corresponding with people appropriately and you're using good language and you're not saying anything that you shouldn't be to your friends. And so I definitely think that you should be.
Ryan's not into social media for his kids at all. Is that correct?
That's right.
There we go.
Yeah, so thanks. So yeah, I have a 6- and 8-year-old daughter, and I want to keep them off of social media as long as I possibly can.
They're still pretty young.
That is
They
young.
are.
Yeah,
they
it's
are.
harder. Marcus is our social media manager here at today's TMJ4. Are there some apps or social media sites that you think parents don't know about that kids are using these days?
I think there's absolutely a lot of apps that people don't know about, and really I think a lot of kids try to keep those as secretive as possible, and I don't envy the parents here at all because it's a game of whack-a-mole. Like once you think that Facebook is a thing, if you think Twitter's a thing, Snapchat, and kids are kind of chuckling and saying, that's old school. We had an incident that we wrote about in January. It was at Homestead High School, and somebody was using threats, and they were using an app called What's Goodly. And
What's Goodly?
What's Goodly? And I think at the time we were kind of like, what's Goodly?
Right.
Nobody really knew what that was, but I think the positive thing out of that was that all of the kids were the ones who reported it to the parents and the teachers and the administrators. So I think mostly kids have their best interests at heart, and but it's extremely difficult.
Yeah, Elena, I want to hear from you because you've got a 4-year-old. What are your fears as your child grows up with social media? Because I think it's really taken on a life of its own as we see now. And what are your fears for the future or positive thoughts?
That anyone can put anything online. Right now I have a 4-year-old and all he's into are videos.
Yeah.
Which is fine. There's the YouTube Kids app, but he likes Brewers and sports videos, so he goes to regular YouTube, and there are all kinds of videos, and you search the wrong term and it pops up. So we try to helicopter over his little shoulder, but you turn around for 1 second, he's going to click on the wrong thing. So once he gets on social media, as he gets older, Snapchat, that scares me.
Really quick, because we have our non-helicopter moms in the back. You monitor your kids on social media. You think that's important, not a sign of being a helicopter parent, right?
Oh, I think it's so important. You have to, I mean, my son just did something on Facebook, and I found it to be so inappropriate. I called him up, I texted him, I said, don't be an idiot, pay your bill.
And he's 23, right?
23, but not because I'm helicoptering. I don't want him to be an idiot. Don't embarrass your mother.
Yeah, exactly.
And don't lose your job.
Right.
That's what it can come down to, you know, if you're not
Gotta
smart.
clean up that
Thanks
rep.
you guys for being here. We ran out of time, so we didn't get a chance to talk to the last 2 of you, but
Loved it.
thank you so much.
So great for you guys to be here live. It's a great energy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.